And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Western New York Athletics. We're live here on YouTube, Twitter, and the Facebook page. We're live here at Nichols High School for tonight's matchup in the Monsignor Martin League between the Canisius Crusaders taking on the Nichols Vikings. And as both teams are on the other side of the court, we get set and ready for the Pledge of Allegiance. And as you just heard, the starting five for both Canisius and Nichols. We want to thank you guys for tuning to this broadcast. As Tom, a great matchup here to start off. Class A for Canisius taking on Class B in Nichols. Nichols
they're all one class now this year because they're all going to play together right now. So they're going all together. But I'll tell you, this is a great guard matchup. Both teams have fantastic guard play. All Western New York potential players out here on this court, no doubt about it. The question I'm going to look to down low, does Nichols have an answer for that center sitting right out there in number 34, right, in Declan Ryan? That's going to be the key. You're going to probably, we're going to see both Parker Ray as well as you're going to see Marcus Stolka go head-to-head with him. That's going to be a big matchup to watch out today.
Here's the tip-off, and Nichols will win it. And the number ones of Ja'Kai Rainey and Connor Schuster will battle it out. Now the handoff over to Duff along the top of the key. Tries to drive right by, popping up. Two-pointer in the first bucket of the game. Comes from Jalen Duff, the junior. They're swinging to the right side. Open three and knocking it down to answer it back right away. Eddie Cosgrove, the senior. Nichols coming in this game 4-1 overall. Canisius, they are 2-1. Trying to step up and get a big win on the road, and the floater is done by number 22, Marcus Stolka, to get his first bucket of the game.
That's big. Stolka getting something down low. That's big for Nichols right there.
Cosgrove finding an open guy underneath, and it's going to be too strong for Schuster, but Declan Ryan able to get the putback.
Puts that back with ease, you saw right there, right?
Trying to drive his Duff, now popping up for his shot, and he's already 2 for 2. Back and forth battle we go. Not even 2 minutes into this game. It's 6-5 in favor of Nichols. Granto's trying to move the ball around. They find Ryan in the post, and the foul will be against Nichols. Out of the bounds play, driving right into the hole, and with the contested bucket will be Shane Circoni. Make this 7-6. And now we're going to foul call against Canisius. Going to go against Connor Schuster to get the foul. Ja'Kai Rainey taking it out of bounds right in front of our broadcast booth. Bounce pass it over to Duff. Going for the pick and roll, trying to cut right by. Couldn't find anyone. Parker right for 3 along the left wing, but this will hit the rim and sail out of bounds. Now Luke Granto over to Schuster. They swing the ball around from right to left, getting it over to Circoni. Now Granto back to Circoni. Can't find a way to drive, being guarded heavily by Makai Horton. Swinging to the right corner for 3, hitting front iron. As that one goes out of bounds, but last off, Jalen Duff. Schuster will take it out of bounds. Quick one to Ryan, and that's way too easy. The strong and strength ability of the senior Ryan to make this 9-6. 5:38 remaining in the first quarter. Ryan getting over to Ray along the left wing, trying to drive right by. He will kick it out, though, to Horton. Horton couldn't find anything. Now giving it over to Rainey. He tries to cut right through. He goes up, and it's going to be a travel call against Ja'Kai Rainey. A big turnover, and Canisius will get the ball right back. So they move it out to the right side. Connor Schuster trying to find Declan Ryan, trying to drive it to the hole, and he's initially tipped. Looked like Parker Ray got a hand on it. Here's now Rainey in transition for Nichols, and gets the layup. Ja'Kai Rainey for his first bucket of the game, and they cut the lead down to 1. Schuster, ball beyond three-point land, giving it over to Circoni. Now Ryan, Schuster, 3, good! At the top of the key, they respond back. The first three-pointer of the game for Connor Schuster.
I don't think you got the breath yet here, Jake. What a game.
12-8's our score. Duff trying to respond back. A little too much on the right side, and Ryan with the big rebound. Outlet pass to Cosgrove. He'll drive. Can't get it. Circoni tried to go for the offensive board, but it went off Canisius, and Nichols will take over.
Jake, the funny part about this is the two guards that we're talking here, Granto and Duff, they played against each other for the last 3 years. They already know each other so well. And one, as you know, one played for Lewiston Porter, the other one for North Tonawanda, and they're going head-to-head here still now.
Horton being guarded by Circoni, facing heavy pressure. Tries to cut right by. Circoni's not having it. He'll throw it up, though, and he switches it down. Makai Horton, what a battle he had against Circoni, and wins that one. 12-10's our score. Nichols, and a turnover against the Crusaders. with 4:02 remaining in the first quarter, and it's been non-stop action in this Monsignor Martin League matchup.
That's what both teams want. I definitely think this fast pace is what Nichols wants. They want to go up and down the court, keep them running.
Open three-pointer. That one is strong off the glass and no good. Zirconi in transition to Cosgrove to Ryan, and they extend their lead to 4. Ryan now at 6 points, going up for the shot, but it's going to be on the floor. And we'll get our first substitution. Oh, no, false start. He'll stay right there, and now both teams will make substitutions for Canisius. Number 3, Vinny Conroy will check into the game, and number 14, Andrew Bigelow will check into the game. Long pass, and that one is taken away. Cosgrove against Parker Ray. He goes up. Too short. Offensive board, though. Zirconi couldn't get the bucket in, but he'll head to the charity stripe for 2.
What did we talk about? Big down low. That was going to be key. If Canisius can get second and third rebounds like that, that's going to be crucial in this game because those are going to be points. They have to get on those boards, those defensive board, Nichols, and can't allow that to happen.
And the first one is off the mark. Zirconi second on the team in scoring with 13 points per game heading into this contest. And before that missed free throw, he is coming into this game entering with 73% from the line. The second one on the way, and he's able to go 1 for 2. Duff getting a screen, popping up for a 3, hitting back iron, and Zirconi with the big board. Going in transitions, he's outnumbered, and he gets stripped out of bounds, and it goes off him, and Nichols will take over under their bucket.
Duff gets a good job of getting a hand in there, not getting the foul, getting all ball there, and it gets off right there, Zirconi, and goes out of bounds.
It's now for Horton, trying to give it to Rainey. He's able to save it, though, but it's last off Rainey, and Canisius will get the ball back.
Good defense there by Schuster. You saw he was all over that one, but a great defense as you see Canisius answer right here.
And now we're going to get it's like a possible substitution.
It is a sub, yeah. He came up off the bench. That's Pat Benzer who's coming into the game right now. It's still like 2 shirts stuck together. It's his jersey, too.
So Pat Benzer having a bit of a trouble getting the warm-up taken off in the jersey, and now he'll check into the ball game.
Wardrobe malfunction. That's all it is. Wardrobe malfunction, right?
He'll come in for Eddie Cosgrove. Cosgrove had a beautiful start to this game. Done a phenomenal job at that big three-pointer to help him get this lead up to 5. Conroy finding Ryan, driving right by and able to get past Andrew Bigelow for the layup.
Good move by Ryan, right? Saw that, went right around his defender.
In the face against Conroy, and Duff could not hit the bucket. Conroy getting the ball back, facing a double team right away, and he's stripped. Here comes Duff in transition, trying to go up for the layup. Cannot get it, but he is fouled heavily. And that will set him to the line for 2 free throws.
Normally we don't get a game with this kind of pace in it till like mid-season, right? We're very early in the season getting a game like this.
And Duff, you know, there's not much you can say about him. He's shown to be one of the best, if not the best point guard in Western New York as he connects on his first free throw attempt. Duff coming in leading the team in scoring, also doing a good job in the rebound department. Also averages just a little over 3 rebounds in offensive rebounds per game. So he does a great job getting second chance buckets as that second free throw attempt was off the mark.
He knows how to use his body very well, right? Does a very good of boxing out when he needs to and use that body. He's a strong kid, he really is. And when he uses that body, he can easily block out and get those rebounds when needed.
Conroy with it as Zirconi goes along the free throw line. Now he pops up. That ball is a bit strong. And a quick transition from Duff to Rainey. And that 3 is too long. Zirconi will bring it back up. On a 3-on-2 for Canisius. He'll just go up by himself. Couldn't get anything. Ball's bobbled down. Benzer's able to get it. And now Ryan will try to cut through the hole. He'll kick it out, though, to Schuster. Lost his dribble. Bouncing it back over to Zirconi. Going underneath past Bigelow. And gets it.
Nice move by Zirconi, right? Used his body right there, and then off the glass. Used the glass and the body to his advantage right there.
And with that crazy way to start off this game, Canisius up 19-11 as Nichols calls timeout with 2:01 remaining in the first quarter.
So the one thing I'd like to see Nichols do right now, which we really haven't seen, you've got to get Parker Ray involved in this game, right? Here's one of your scorers. Here's a kid that can score right now. You can use his height and his speed to your advantage. That's something Nichols has got to figure out right now early in this game.
Yeah, and Parker Ray, you know, as we have a good amount of people that cover high school basketball here in Western New York, we have one of them in the stands tonight with Chad Andrews, who does the main job for the view from center court. Did his season preview, and Parker Ray was one of his guys that, hey, you got to watch out for this kid, because when his freshman year against Orchard Park, he was very good during his competition last season.
Like I said, he played. I would have loved to seen him play in Orchard Park this year. It would have been him and Seth Joba. Boy, that would have been a fantastic duo to watch this year. But he's in a good place, no doubt. This is a good team, Nichols, and you're going to see them get better and better as this season goes on.
Out of timeout. Rainey gained a screen from Ray. The pick and roll underneath the bucket, and Ray could not get the right angle on that layup. And Canisius still holds an 8-point lead.
But they do a good job of finding the ball and getting him the ball. I like that move out of the timeout there.
And Cerconi able to get that bucket along the left side to get their first double-digit lead of the game. He's got 7 points to start off this quarter. Duff popping up. Two-pointer. It's rattles in and out. Cerconi loses his dribble, trying to find a man. He's able to get it over to Granto. They swing it around. Three on the way. Cerconi couldn't get it. Offensive rebound, though, is there for Pat Benzer, the sophomore. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Here's now Horton. Trying to get the screen from Bigelow. He'll move to the left side. Here's now a three. Bang! Parker Ray, the left corner. His first bucket of the game, and it comes up big. Duff trying to get the steal from Conroy, but doesn't waver. Cerconi now cutting to the hole. Reverse layup is in. 30 seconds to go in this intense game so far. Horton on a drive, trying to go up against Declan Ryan. Couldn't get it. Now the ball's on the ground. They try to fight for it. The jump ball's there. And it will go to Canisius. Yep. Get a quick substitution as Cerconi takes a quick breather. And number 10, Lucas Ingrando, will come into the game. Shot clock turned off now. Conroy over to Granto. Giving it to Ryan. Trying to drive. Fading away. And swishing it down with less than 5 seconds to go. Here's now Jalen Duff with a chance at the buzzer. And it hits left iron and out. A good start for Canisius as we just ended the first quarter. Crusaders up on the Vikings 27-14.
Jake, that's not fair. A 6'8" center, right? That's 254, should not be able to put the ball on the floor the way he does. What a dribble to get to the basket. He's really been able to find his own shot today. Really, with the dribble, penetration to the hole, he's done great so far, and he's really been part of the big difference for this run.
Yeah, along with Declan Ryan and Shane Cerconi, they're two top scorers on this team, and they are the two top scorers for Canisius so far at the end of the one. Ryan with 10 points, Shane Cerconi with 9. So with that, we'll take a quick break in the action. You are watching Western New York Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
And welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics in this Monsieur Martin League matchup between Nichols and Canisius. The 5 out there for Nichols is Makai Horton with Jalen Duff. Parker Way with Jakai Rainey as Horton tries to go up and gets the bucket. Gets the foul as well. We'll have a chance for a 3-point play. And then you have Andrew Bigelow to complete the 5 there for Nichols.
Nice move, though. Did you see that? Attack the baseline right to the hole, up and off the glass, right? Keep attacking right now. That's been right now what's been working for you guys, especially right around the glass when you attack it with that speed and jump ability.
And the 3-point play works for the Vikings. For the 5 for Canisius, they have Shane Cerconi along with Luke Granto. Then they have Koch Aki along with Eddie Cosgrove. And then Lucas Ingrando to complete the 5. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. That's the first time I said that all game so far. Here's now Akia. And they want an over and back call. They're not getting it. Cerconi is stripped and taken away. Here comes now Rainey, blowing by Cosgrove. Going up for the layup. It's short. Bigelow pops it back over to Rainey for 3. Bang! The right wing 3 for Jakai Rainey. What a shot!
Jake, I love doing games with you. You heard it. Boom, right there.
And it's stolen away. Here's Duff, spin move, layup. It's short though. Cosgrove bouncing it back to Granto. He gets it right back. And the handoff over to Ingrando. It's like a man-to-man defense showing for Nichols. Cerconi bobbled it, but was able to corral it. Now to Cosgrove. They swing it around. Granto for 3. And can't get the friendly roll. The offensive rebounds there for Canisius. That was Kosh Aki. And a foul will be called against the Vikings.
Boy, they are letting them play, though. They are letting them bang right now. They are letting these guys play. And we're going to see how that plays out during this game.
And we had 2 substitutions, both for Canisius. Connor Schuster and Declan Ryan both checked back into the game. Quick pop-up for Ryan, hitting right iron and out. And Bigelow with the big rebound. They were down by double digits. The lead's cut down to 7, though. And that shot is long to the left, and Cosgrove with the board. Canisius trying to extend their lead. Haven't had a point yet. Can Ryan get him out of the funk? And he couldn't. Hitting back iron, but the offensive board's there. Cosgrove in the paint, and they're able to break the goose egg in the second quarter. Scoring department. Duff. Try to use the screen from Bigelow. He'll pop up for 3, and he swishes it down. Jalen Duff, the junior. He's got 7 points. Cosgrove open again in the paint and gets the friendly reverse layup. And now we get an offensive charge against Nichols. Ray tried to drive right by, but Cosgrove set his feet. And you see the Canisius, the players, the coaching staff, the fan base, they all love that. And it looks like we'll get a timeout called here as Nichols did get looks like a substitution in. Looks like Marcus Stalka checked back into the game. 5:31 remaining in the first half. Canisius up 31-23. We'll take a break in the action. You're watching Western New York Athletics.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you. Western New York Immediate Care provides quick, quality care for non-emergent injuries and illnesses. Go to wnyImmediatecare.com for more information.
And welcome back, everyone, out of the timeout. With 5:30 and counting remaining in the first half, Nichols is down 31-23. Been a nice battle for both sides as Duff tried to strip away Granto. And that one is too long, and Rainey with the rebound. In transition to Horton. He wanted the 3. He tried to drive right by, stripped by Ryan, but Nichols will keep possession. Rainey trying to create separation, but Duff will get the ball. He'll throw up a three. Hitting left iron and out. Ciccone, though, with the rebound. Try to go in transition, finding Granto. They kick it out. Ryan open for three. Hitting it! Declan Ryan, the senior, been on fire tonight. And the ones between Nichols and Canisius going at it. Rainey against Schuster. Rainey couldn't get the bucket. Ryan with the big rebound. The big guy tried to bring it up court. He's stripped away. Getting it over for the layup, and it's Chakai Rainey. Still a 9-point lead for Canisius. Schuster trying to give it to Ryan, and Schuster traveled.
So this is the time, right? This is where you got to make a run, Nichols, to stay in this game. You don't want to go into halftime down double digits right here.
Horton to Ray. Getting the screen. Loses his dribble, will now find Duff. Duff against Granto. Back to Parker Wright. He'll chuck up a three. Hitting right iron and over the backboard for Canisius possession.
And same thing now, the opposite, right? This is Canisius' opportunity to get this to double digits. Make a run here before halftime. You got to look down low right now. That's been where your guy's been scoring. He's hot. Stay with the hot hand.
Ciccone kicking it out, though. Granto for three, hitting right iron, and Jalen Duff with a big rebound. Using his vertical. Getting over to Horton, who is fouled, and will head the line to shoot two.
Looks like that was going to be on Schuster right there.
Kai Horton, the best free throw shooter so far on Nichols, shooting 86%. It's the first one on the way and able to hit it. Looks like I had a substitution for Canisius as Schuster took a seat along the bench, and coming in for him was Vinny Conroy, the senior.
Jake, do you think this pace the bench will come into play? You've seen Canisius really use their bench. Haven't seen, even though I'm not saying Nichols hasn't used it at all, right? But it's definitely a deeper bench over there. And if this pace stays as quick as it is, will bench come into play?
Oh, absolutely. You can definitely see that happening, considering that you look at the bench comparisons between Canisius and Nichols. Canisius having a lot more depth on their bench. Here's now Ryan posting up, and a foul against Nichols. Looks like they went up against number 22 that committed the foul, Marcus Stalka. Going to get a substitution is number 24, Connor Kosha will check into the game for Stalka. Both teams each have 5 team fouls. Here's Granto to Ryan, going up, and it rattles in. Declan Ryan doing it in the post, doing it from deep from three. It doesn't matter. He's done a great job shooting the ball. Duff being guarded by Conroy, trying to find that screen, but he'll pop up for three and knocks it down into the face of Vinny Conroy. What a shot. His second three in this quarter. The lead's cut down to 6-2. Ryan in the post, being triple teamed in the process. He'll kick it out, and it's stolen away by Ray. And he ends up traveling.
Jake, you know what I love? Have you been watching Duff shots? Do you see the elevation he gets on his jump shot? Incredible elevation that he gets up to make those shots. You can see, is into this game. What a start he's had so far to lead this Nichols team.
Along with Parker Ray, in rebounding department, Duff is second there, and you could see that with the vertical that he has. He's able to go up and get the big boards, and Ciccone cut right through for the layup. Duff on a drive, trying to kick it out, getting it over to Rohan Iyer, and then back to Rainey. Rainey trying to drive, going up against Ryan, and that shot was off, and Canisius in transition. Euro step, left-handed layup, and the friendly rolls there for Ciccone.
Great job using the left hand right there. That was beautiful. That's textbook right there on what to do with the left hand.
Back to a double-digit lead. And Duff going up against Cosgrove. Driving along to his right, trying to go up. It's tipped. Looked like initially a block, but contact on the way up. And that should send Duff to the line.
Just seems like right now we've been in this 6 to 10 range, right? The runs go back and forth at each other right now.
And Duff nails his first free throw.
Now take a look at the fouls too, right? The next foul by Canisius, though, will put Nichols into a 1-and-1.
And Duff goes 2 for 2 that time. And it's back to an 8-point lead for the Crusaders. Granto to Ryan. He'll shoot up a 3. Why not? Well, that one's too long, and Cerconi with the offensive rebound. Getting the screen from Cosgrove, but now he'll try to set up a play. Cerconi back to Conroy, over to Granto. Granto guarded by Ray as they swing it on from Cosgrove to Conroy, back to Cerconi. Free throw jumper, and that one rattles out, and another offensive board. Back to Declan Ryan, spinning for the hook shot and gets the friendly roll. Multiple second bucket opportunities, and that one falls for Canisius.
I think he could have made it a little bit easier if he didn't put it on the floor, went right up. I think he would have been okay, right? Bringing it down on the floor, you get other people that get hands on that ball. Be careful of that.
And Duff almost got stripped. He tries to cut right through, and it goes off. Granto and Nichols will stay in possession underneath Canisius' bucket. Got a quick substitution for Nichols. Number 3, Mekhi Horton, will come into the game for Rohan Iyer. Ray taking it underneath. Getting it over to Horton. Horton open for 3. He hit it, but he gets called for travel. Canisius in transition. No, I'll step back and swing the ball around. Ryan moving it over to Cosgrove. Trying to drive right through, and the foul will be on the floor. Saw that 3 there from Mekhi Horton. It looked pretty good, but you know, one of the referees did not like it, called it a travel, and right now Jody Crimes, who's normally the assistant coach for Nichols, but Matt Bradshaw is currently out for this one, so he's the interim head coach for tonight's game. He did not like that call. Shot up for Canisius, that one's off, and now we're going to get foul against the Crusaders.
And that's 1-on-1.
And we'll get a substitution as Duff will go for a 1-and-1. We'll get a couple substitutions. For Canisius, number 21, Pat Benzer comes into the game, and number 22 for Nichols, Marcus Stalka checks into the game.
I think we're trying to make sure you don't pick up those extra fouls right now with 49 seconds left going into the second half.
And that one gets the friendly roll. Duff so far already in double digits in points. And is able to keep tacking them on, going 2 for 2 from the line. Granto against Duff. I'll take the handoff to Cerconi. Back to Granto. As Ryan gets guarded by Kosha. They try to swing it around, and the foul will be on the floor.
It's going to go against Duff. They're going to say he held, that he actually held right there as he was trying to go for the pass.
And that will put Canisius at a 1-and-1.
Yep, same thing. Both 7 fouls right now, both teams. So Cerconi right now will shoot himself. I think it's the most fouls we've seen called has been in the last 2 minutes.
Cerconi knocks it down. And the second one, that one is out. And Kyle Husband, the head coach, was like, wait a minute, the buzzer was called. What was that? And now Horton will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, they wanted to be able to get the substitution in is what they wanted. It's like they're trying to get Christian Morse into the game is what they're trying to do.
And the free throw attempt works for Horton. Second one on the way, and he swishes it down. He's now with 20 seconds left and counting. Shot clock turned off. Granto against Duff, and now it's like that was a violation call against Canisius. How about this? A big way for Nichols. You get a big bucket here to go right towards the end of the half. That's some good momentum your side. Sanchakai Rainey to Duff with 7 seconds left, 6 seconds left. This feels like the final shot of the game early in the first half. And Duff hits left iron. And the rebound's there for Canisius. And we go and hit halftime. Canisius up on the road against Nichols. They're up 43-36 in this big Monsignor Martin League matchup.
It's fast and furious out here, folks. It really is. No doubt about it. It's going to be a big second half. I'll tell you right now, Nichols has to figure out a way to stop Declan Ryan, right? He's had his way inside and outside today so far early in this game. They've got to find a way to stop him right now. We even saw it where there were points down there where Ryan was triple teamed and he was still getting the ball out. So that's going to be the one thing we're going to have to see, the adjustment that Nichols is going to need to make in that second half. And I'll tell you, on the flip side, what I really have liked what Canisius has done, they've really shut down Parker Ray, which is we know is a top scorer. And they've done a good job of keeping him off the glass and off the boards and as well as points, right? A multitude of things. That's going to be an adjustment right now they've got to keep. And they're going to need to make sure is how do they have the answer for Duff, because Duff right now has been able to do a lot of things that he's wanted to find his own shot, also penetrate into the paint. This is going to be a great second half. This really is.
Absolutely. And we want to thank you guys so far for tuning into this broadcast live on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm Jacob Fyack. Alongside me is Tom Prince. And we will take a break in the action. This is Western New York Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, large or small, call 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab right away. If you are in pain or just sore, don't take chances. Call RES today and take advantage of their 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. With no copays, RES will help navigate the confusing world of no-fault insurance with you, so you can concentrate on getting better. 681-4088. RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. The most important call you can make after an auto accident.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you. Western New York Immediate Care provides quick, quality care for non-emergent injuries and illnesses. Go to wnyImmediatecare.com for more information.
300 Level Media is a locally owned and operated, multi-purpose media company right here in Western New York. You'll find us everywhere, covering the Bills, Sabres, Buttes, Bisons, Big Four basketball, local college sports, and much more. Our staff offers a variety of media services, from video production, live event coverage, audio broadcasts, professional voiceovers, camera operation, and videography. Visit www.300levelmedia.com or give us a call at 716-427-2600. This is 300 Level Media.
Does he do car?
Forget about it.
How about home?
Forget about it.
Does he get good rates?
Forget about it.
And you're saying there's no problem too big for this guy?
Forget about it. Paul, this is Johnny, the guy we've been talking about. Johnny, this is Paul Wolf.
Mr. Wolf, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for the invite.
Not a problem. It's Paul, not Mr. Wolf.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Johnny, forget about it. For all your insurance needs, call 835-WOLF. And...
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA, with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
And welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics for our quick halftime show. I'm Jacob Falk. Alongside me is Tom Prince. We're live here at Nichols School, right at their high school gymnasium, for a Monsignor Martin League matchup between Nichols and Canisius. And so far, Tom, Canisius up 43-36 on this big road matchup. And we even got some big crowd here. And you look at our left.
You recognize one of them?
We got Roddy Gale here tonight, who played with Jalen Duff at Newport, now playing at Wasatch Academy. So it's really awesome to see him, along with this big crowd we had in this really close, tight gymnasium. But let's go back to this game real quick between Canisius and Nichols. Canisius getting it done with their big scores in Declan Ryan and Shane Cerconi, but that's not been the whole case so far.
Oh, listen, no doubt about it, right? But let's talk about what's going on in this game, right? There is an advantage Canisius has right now, and it's Declan Ryan down low. That's been the key so far early in this game. That's got to be an adjustment Nichols makes right now. We've seen three guys come out and guard right now Declan Ryan. There has to be some sort of, and it either needs to be, because they've been playing a lot of man-to-man out here, right? Mm-hmm. Do you go to a zone? Do you try to do different things just to push him around a little bit and keep him out? The only thing is, this is a guy who could put the ball on the floor. We've already seen him dribble, penetrate, right? We saw him go around his defender one time with the dribble. We saw him dribble to the hole, be able to go up there, and he can shoot from three-point land. So, again, he's been a very dangerous matchup right now, and that's going to be the key, and that's something that we got to watch to see what's going to be the matchup right now moving forward.
And like you've mentioned throughout in this contest, where Ryan's been able to get a lot of the scoring department, Jalen Duff's been as well for Nichols, and we saw it from the start of this contest. It's been a nice, fast-paced game, and you even brought it up. How much of this intensity is going to stay throughout the game, and how much of that bench depth is going to be utilized for both teams, as we've seen a bigger bench for Canisius and Nichols. So we'll see how this continues on and see where this intensity keeps going.
And remember, too, if you do, what changes happen we talk about with Ryan, but you may make changes with Ryan, but you got right now one of the top also guards that are out here in Cerconi, right? So you do anything to give up to go over to Ryan, you may lose on Cerconi right there. And I'll tell you what's been underestimated is Granto, because he's been more of the defensive guy today, where you've seen him and Duff go head-to-head, where his job right now is to take on Duff. So that's really, Canisius has got to keep doing what they're doing, right? Nothing should change from that standpoint. A great recipe for success they had in the first half. There are a lot of things we did like, though, with Nichols in the first half, and we want to see them get even better at. First of all, Duff's been phenomenal, no doubt about it, right? He's done it from the point guard standpoint. I love the way he's been getting his own shot. He's been able to create it all over the court for his own shot. He has done phenomenal today. He really has. Now, this is where we got to get a little facilitating in right now. We've seen so far for them early, definitely that Ja'Kai Rainey as well as Mekhi Horton have done very well, right, and been able to get to the hole and get some shots right off the glass. But like I've been talking earlier, you got to get Parker Ray into this game too, right? And I know that Declan Ryan's down low, so it may take some of that down low out, but you got to find a way to get his shot. He gets hot, it could easily be something that he goes into a rhythm and gets 10, 12 points. He can do it like that, right? Drop of a hat, no doubt about it. And that causes then Canisius to make some changes defensively and then frees up some of the other guys. So again, some changes, little changes that need to happen, but I love the intensity. I love what we're seeing right now for both teams. Absolutely right now has been the key and has really been the success so far for Canisius. Now the question is, what's the answer we're going to see from Nichols? Keep the intensity up, though, man. This has been fun. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, this has been an amazing game that we've had so far in this battle between Canisius and Nichols, as both teams are just about to start to get back onto the court. Thank you guys so far for tuning into this halftime show as we now transition from that to the start of the second half. And we already got the 5 out here for Canisius. We have Connor Schuster along with Luke Granto, Shane Cerconi with Declan Ryan, and Eddie Cosgrove to complete the 5 for the Crusaders. And for Nichols, Ja'Kai Rainey's with Jalen Duff. Mekhi Horton is with Marcus Stalka. And Parker Ray to complete the 5 for the Vikings. Along with that, we have also our officials in Bill Gorman and Steve Lucas Savage. Second half kicking off right now. We got Granto bounce passing it to Cosgrove, and they swing it around from Schuster. Now finding Ryan along the left wing. Now they hand it off back to Granto, and they kick it out. Cerconi open. Couldn't get it. Off the left rim and out, and Rainey with the rebound. Rainey for 3. Not getting the friendly roll, and Cerconi with the big rebound. Long outlet pass from Schuster to Cosgrove for the layup and in.
Nice follow by Cosgrove. Right straight to the hole, came right down the lane right there.
Stalka with the pick and roll, and now we get a foul called against Canisius. That Duff drove right by, and we'll put this ball right towards our broadcast.
We're not even full right now in here, right? I mean, it's don't get me wrong, there are a lot in here. Could you imagine this place full and rocking right there for this team? This place would be rocking.
Popping up is Duff and hitting the back side of the rim and out. Canisius is going transition. Granto getting it back as Rainey tried to go for a steal. Ryan ended up losing it, gets it right back, and he traveled.
Jake, it reminds me a little bit of Park School.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like not high bleachers, right? Not a lot of them. It reminds me a little bit of Park School if I was to make a comparison for people out there that wanted to know exactly what we see here.
Horton used the screen by Stalka, but he'll end up driving by, and he gets the first bucket of this half for Nichols. Cerconi trying to drive, and Horton just hedged a little bit to his left as Cerconi tried going through and ended up committing a foul.
Cerconi is a strong kid. You cannot stick an arm out on him. You stick an arm out and he'll run through, and he'll do exactly like that. That's why it was so evident it was a foul on that one.
Granto against Duff. Seen that matchup all night so far. Schuster finding Ryan. Being guarded by Stalka. They go to Cosgrove. Now finding from Schuster, giving it to Ryan, almost stripped. Now he is, and Duff takes it away. Giving it over to Horton for the layup, and couldn't get it in. Ray tipping it, but Stalk able to get it. Now for the hook shot, and Marcus Stalka, getting the putback in to cut this lead down to 5.
Nice hook shot right there in the paint.
On a drive is Granto, but the putback is there for Cosgrove.
That's how to attack the boards, those second opportunities. That's been a big reason why Canisius has this lead.
There's now Rainey. Driving, floating it up, getting it in.
Rainey coming up big in the second half right now for Nichols.
Here's now Ryan on a drive, and it's an offensive foul. Stalka able to come up big against Declan Ryan.
Does a great job with his footwork right there. Did you see that? Kept his footwork right there, especially when the spin came, and really held his ground, and a big reason for that charge.
Duff getting a screen from Stalka. He cuts right through. They don't use him. Right for 3. Hitting right iron and out. Schuster grabbing the board. Screen by Ryan. They'll use him twice to no avail. Loses his dribble, and back to Ryan. On a drive, going up, and couldn't get the layup, but created contact and will shoot 2 from the line. Ryan's free throw attempt goes in. Second one on the way, and it'll switch down. Duff trying to cut right through. He goes up and he gets it. Jalen Duff getting double teamed in the paint. It doesn't matter. He gets the layup and has a chance for a 3-point play.
That right there is what they call a sports center, right? Shot right there as he goes in. Double teamed right there. Still gets the shot in. What a great job there by Duff.
And misses the free throw attempt. Getting over from Cosgrove. He goes up and gets the roll. Cosgrove doing a good job so far, having 6 of the 8 points in the third quarter for Canisius. And then that pass was taken away. Duff tried to strip him, couldn't get it. Now to Cerconi, going up for the layup and in. And a timeout's going to be called against Nichols with 4:23 remaining in the third quarter. Canisius up 53-44. We'll take a break in the action. You're watching Western New York Athletics.
When you're ready to buy a home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. You can find new listings before they appear anywhere else and refine your search for immediate notifications of similar properties. Plus, get pre-qualified to make your offer stronger and connect with a local Howard Hanna agent who knows your area and how to close the deal. So when you're ready to buy, visit howardhanna.com and find your home fast.
I love being home.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for
everyone to Western New York Athletics. Out of timeout from Nichols, and this pass is stolen away. Cosgrove on a drive for the layup. He's been on fire, and that's his 4th bucket in this quarter. Horton on a drive. He's blocked by Declan Ryan. So with that, they'll set up a play out of bounds, and now we're getting an officials timeout. With 3:59 remaining in the third quarter, Canisius getting this lead back out to double digits, up 55-44. So with Horton taken out of bounds, quick three for Rainey, switches it in the right corner. Big three-pointer there to make it an 8-point lead for Canisius. Schuster, and now we'll get a foul called against Rainey. So I'll set up a play out of bounds. Granto. They move it over to Schuster. And now bounce passing over to Cosgrove for the layup and in. Cosgrove with 10 points in this third quarter. Ray on a drive, going up and faces contact. Will head the line to shoot two. Ray missing his first free throw. So we get a substitution for Canisius. Number 21, Pat Benzer, will come in for Cosgrove.
Jake, it's been that 10-point thing, right? We see it a run there by Nichols, then Canisius answers. We keep seeing that 10 to 6 to 5, back to 10. It's been a constant back and forth right there in that range.
And Ray going 1 of 2 from the line. And on the bounce pass from Circoni over from Ryan to Schuster, and now we'll get a foul called. And now we'll put Schuster on the line. First free throw attempt, hitting right iron and out. Second free throw attempt, and that one rattles in and out. And now we'll get a jump ball. And it will go in favor of Nichols.
How about Benzer, though, getting in there and causing that tie-up right there. Great job on the boards. That may be one of the biggest reasons for right now the 11-point lead is the way Canisius has crashed the boards. Second and third chance opportunities.
Horton giving it over to Ray. Trying to drive, kicking it back out. Horton didn't want to use the screen. Now he will. So he moves to the left, trying to hand it to Duff. He's in the left corner, floating up a shot, hitting left iron and out. And a big rebound for Canisius. Here's now Circoni going up for the reverse layup, but couldn't get it. Now for the offensive board, it's there for Schuster.
Second chance opportunity again right there, Jake.
Duff gets Granto for the layup, and it's too strong. Circoni in transition, going up, gets stripped, getting it back to Duff. On the way up, and gets the layup. And that one was almost stolen away. Schuster getting the hand up to Cerconi, who now kicks it out. Find Granto for three. And that one's off. Ryan tried to save it, but it goes off him, says the referee. And Nichols will get possession with 1:41 remaining in the third quarter. Here's now Ray. Trying to drive right by. He goes up for it and gets the layup.
Nice job, nice move, right? Quick first step right there you saw from Ray, right to the basket.
Now Benzer, they swing it around to the left side. Cerconi on a drive, popping up, couldn't get it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last off. Looks like they're going to say it was off Canisius.
They did, and I thought it was off Nichols. I'm with you. I think you saw what I saw on that one.
1:10 and counting left in the third. Try to go for that screen. They didn't want to use it. Ray going up. I believe that was
Duff.
Blocked. Oh, excuse me, Duff. Now to Cerconi. On a drive. Loses his dribble. Trying to find an open person to Ryan. Going up, kicking out. Benzer, three. Hitting right iron and out. Gets the offensive board. Ryan open for a jumper. Couldn't get it. Cerconi, third time's a try. And we'll get a timeout call with 36.7 seconds left to go. Canisius up on Nichols 61-52. And what we'll do is we'll take a break in the action. You're watching Western New York Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
Welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics. As we've had a close battle here between Canisius and Nichols. Canisius has led the way, but only by within 9 to sometimes 10, even 11 points. Every time they try to break three, Nichols is able to stay with them. As Ray going up against Benzer. The long pass out to Horton. They kick it back. Ray for three. Hitting left iron. Ball was tipped, and Ryan with the rebound. 13 seconds left, and the shot clock is turned off. Conroy getting it over to Cerconi. They move it over to Conroy. Tried to go up with it, couldn't. Cerconi, three, hitting right iron. Shot along the way, and that one will not come through, and the quarter will come to an end with Canisius up 61-52.
You can see, especially in that last possession right there, how they're really letting them bang on the balls, right? When you see bigs falling all over, you can see a lot of, trying to get the ground underneath, a lot of push right there. They're letting them play, and they are definitely letting them battle for position underneath right there. There's no doubt about it.
Been a nice big battle so far in this Monsignor Martin matchup between Nichols and Canisius, as, Canisius is a team looking, you mentioned how we don't have the Class A, Class B anymore. They're all battling out for the Manhattan Cup, and that's what Canisius wants to get back to, is the Manhattan Cup finals. This past season, they took on Bishop Timon. They lost to them in the semifinals, where St. Joe's would go on to beat Bishop Timon to win the 2021 Manhattan Cup. As for Nichols, even though that they're down in this one, they show a lot of poise and promise that they could probably make a deep run for that Manhattan Cup too. And they show a lot of talent so far as well.
Loaded, right? Is loaded. St. Mary's is even showing they've got it right. You've got Nichols, Canisius, St. Francis, St. Joe's, right? I mean, unbelievable. Timon, Cardinal O'Hara. It is loaded.
We now get started with the fourth quarter. Conroy trying to find it to Schuster. He does. Over to Declan Ryan, and is able to get it underneath the paint. There's now an open three for Duff. Now let Cerconi go up on a drive, going up and getting the layup. And a quick timeout called with 7:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. A quick 4.40 run to get this team up 65-52. We'll take a break in the action. You're watching Western New York Athletics.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you. Western New York Immediate Care provides quick, quality care for non-emergent injuries and illnesses. Go to wnyImmediatecare.com for more information.
And welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics. Out of that timeout by Nichols, they currently trail 65-52 with 7:25 remaining in this game. Rainey trying to find a three. He'll go up for it on the two-pointer, and he knocks it down. Ja'Kai Rainey adjusts to only get the bucket, but draw the foul, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. And it looks like the officials are going to get a quick talk to the scores keepers, who's ever in charge of that buzzer. We've had it happen a couple times tonight.
Yeah.
And Rainey able to hit it for the three-point play. Looks like Canisius showing a little bit of a full-court trap, and it works. Taken away. Rainey gonna go for three, and knocks it down. Ja'Kai Rainey, he took the risk, and it paid off for him. And now we'll get a foul called against Nichols. And boy, let's talk about Ja'Kai Rainey there for a second. You see that as a head coach, and at times you're livid because you're like, no, you're wide open for a layup. But Rainey's like, I got this, coach. I got that three-pointer in me, and he knocked it down at ease.
Listen, your coach doesn't say anything when you drain him, right? If he didn't, his coach would have been saying something.
Cerconi with the ball. Down to Cosgrove. Pass to Ryan in the paint, and he's aggressively fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
He just really is a tough matchup, right? I mean, he can bang with anybody in Western New York down low, right? He can bang with the best of them. He can put the ball down on the floor, and then, oh, by the way, he can hit some threes on you at the same time.
And Declan Ryan goes 2 of 2 from the line. Duff, bounce passing it over to Ray. Going against Cosgrove, now going on a drive and draws the foul. Couldn't get the layup, but will shoot 2 from the line.
I think the who's been coming out. I see Max Dowling over there, who played for Canisius last year, right? We talked about Roddy that's here. And there's a couple others that we see floating around.
Parker Ray getting the first free throw. The second one on the way for Ray is good. And Ryan will bring this up court. Go with the spin move. That one's a bit long, but Cerconi getting the putback. Duff getting over to Ray for three and hitting right iron and out. The ball's tipped in the air and offensive boards there. Three on the way, hitting right iron. Ray trying to save it, but accidentally hits it off his own player. And it will go out of bounds for Canisius possession.
He didn't know he was there, but still was a great opportunity right there by Parker Ray to try to save it.
Here's now Eddie Cosgrove. Try to give it to Cerconi, couldn't find him. Now over to Declan Ryan. Step back, fade away, swishing it down, Declan Ryan. Makes an 11-point lead. Horton, three, back iron and out. Here comes Canisius in transition for the layup. Couldn't get it, put back no good. Cerconi couldn't get it. Ball's tipped in the air and he gets it back. Now he goes up for the hook shot, hitting iron and out. And Ray going for the rebound. Duff will now go for a three. And that one looked short, out of bounds. And will stay in possession of Nichols.
Jake, what do you got right now, Declan for?
Right now, unofficially, I have him down for 25 points as we get a timeout called here. With 5:11 remaining in this game, the Crusaders up on the Vikings 71-60. With a full timeout, we'll take a break in the action. You're watching Western New York Athletics.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you. Western New York Immediate Care provides quick, quality care for non-emergent injuries and illnesses. Go to WNYImmediatecare.com for more information.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
And welcome back, everyone, to Western New York Athletics. Nichols having the ball underneath Canisius' bucket. Now Rainey, deep three on the way, and gets the friendly roll! Ja'Kai Rainey!
They wanted the 4-point play. They were asking for the foul on that, too.
He's got 2 3-pointers in this quarter. He's got 4 overall in the game. Bounce passing into Cosgrove. Trying to drive right by Ray, couldn't find anything. Schuster will try to go up now. Nothing there. Duff able to get the steal. Trying for the long pass to Rainey, end up bobbling it, but saves it. Now he'll go for another three. That one's short. Pass is tipped though. Rainey though going up for the layup, and that's too long. It's tipped again and taken away by Cerconi. In a drive, he tried to dunk it, but ended up hitting back iron. Pop-up 2-pointer, it's short. This long pass going to Cerconi. 4:15 remaining in the game. And Declan Ryan just telling everyone to calm down, let's set up a play.
A lot happened right there with no baskets, right?
Ryan over to Cosgrove with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He goes on a drive, and he's blocked. Ryan going up and gets the putback. He's been unstoppable in the paint. Duff trying to go to his right, trying to force contact, nothing there, and 3-on-1 for Canisius, and Luke Granto with the bucket. That will cause another timeout. Canisius up 75-63 with 3:26 remaining in the game. We'll take another break. And it looks like now we'll actually stay here for the broadcast.
So we're going to tell everybody what goes on after the game is what we'll talk about here. So after the game, we will, of course, the broadcast when it ends, look out later tonight as we will have our players of the game that we'll do our post-game interviews with that will be out on social media. So we will have 2 players of the game that we're going to talk to after this one, and that we'll be able to do interviews with them that we'll do post-game. So look out for those interviews later on for our players of the game here. And I have a feeling at least they're trying to figure out who this is, right? This is going to be a real tough one to figure out. So let's see. Are we going to see another answer right here by Nichols, right? Get that down, right? We're at that 12, right? That 12 in that 6 to 12 range again.
Rainey with it. On a drive for the layup and gets it. Another three-point play opportunity coming up. Jakai Rainey coming up big. Now has 11 points in this quarter.
He came out strong. He came right out in the third quarter, if you remember, coming out strong, and he's been strong the entire quarter here for Nichols. And again, this just shows how strong this team's going to be when they got scores the way they do.
Now Cosgrove, the pass behind him, and Rainey with the steal. Trying to drive against Granto. He goes up with it. Couldn't get the good angle on it, and it's taken away. Rainey for 3. Bang! Jakai Rainey! 6-point lead now for Canisius. Schuster, Cosgrove for 3. Hitting left iron. Duff with the rebound. He almost got stripped away, but Ray's able to get it, and now back to Duff. Duff against Granto. What a matchup this has been. Over to Horton. Horton against Cerconi. Tries using the screen, and he ended up stepping out of bounds.
Coach wanted it to be a push is what he was looking for. That he got pushed out right there. But a step right there on the baseline. But I'll tell you, right now it's been all Rainey here in the second half for Nichols. He just has been on fire. Whether he's going right into the glass or he's shooting at 3, he's got his shot down.
Cerconi with it. Getting it over to Cosgrove along the left side, trying to cut underneath the bucket, giving it over to Declan Ryan. When in doubt, give it to him in this crunch time situation. Duff with it. Going up for the layup and gets it. Cerconi now. Up by 6. Over to Ryan. He's going to try and kill some clock. Ryan just going to hold on to it, just kill as much clock as he can. Now he drives, going up for it, and couldn't get the friendly roll, but he'll shoot 2 from the line. And Declan Ryan switches it down.
It's been so funny, though. Look at 6 points they've gotten to, right? Canisius right now adds on. It's been that 6 to 12, 6 to 12. It's been so funny how it's been almost textbook today for that.
Second free throw, and it's a no-doubter. 79, 71, 90 seconds left to go. There's Duff to Rainey. Rainey trying to go right through, and they're going to call a jump ball. And it's going to stay with Nichols. Now on Horton, over to Duff. Duff trying to get the three, but he's going to have to drive. He goes up with it and can't get the friendly roll, and Granto with the rebound. And now Stalka will have to draw the foul.
And they're both in the penalty right now, so these are shots right here. So it will be a 1-and-1 right here for Declan Ryan.
First free throw attempt, rattles in and out. As the ball gets bobbled and Duff able to grab it. Rainey for three, hitting it! Left corner, Jakai Rainey. 5-point lead now. And he ended up traveling. Luke Granto travels. Hold on, folks. We ain't done yet.
We just went under that 6-point mark, right? It's a 5-point game.
Rainey over to Duff. He'll try to go for a three. That one's too short. And Horton will draw the foul. We'll shoot two.
Hey, you can't ask. That right there is a friend to Nichols. Stops the clock and gives you the opportunity to put points up on the board.
First one, unfortunately, doesn't go through. Second one doesn't go in. Now they're going to try to do a full-court press. And the clock keeps ticking, and now we'll get a timeout call with 31.8 seconds left. 79-74 is our score in favor of Canisius.
Boy, Jakai Rainey looks like he could just almost put it in his hands right now. It's going in the basket the way he's shooting the ball. He has been unbelievable. Lights out here in the second half.
So far throughout this contest, man, what a battle we've had so far between Canisius and Nichols. And Canisius, got out to that double-digit lead early on in the second quarter, and like you've mentioned it, we've just had multiple runs between both sides where Nichols has cut it down to at least 6, and Canisius is able to extend it back, and then able to cut it down again was Nichols, and they just kept going back and forth. Canisius has led most of this contest so far, and Nichols having a prime spot. They're down by 5, but got to play some big defense coming up.
You have Rainey officially at 28.
Yeah, unofficially I got him down as for 28 points. He went off in this first quarter.
Him and Ryan, right? I mean, Ryan's got to be over 30 right now. You got him at 27 earlier, right? He's got to be at 30.
Right now I got Rainey in the fourth quarter. He's got 18 points. And Rainey having 31 overall, unofficially though. Now over to Ryan. And I want to see what Nichols, the bench and the coaching staff look like, for the foul.
They have to. They have to stop the clock right now is what they're doing. Stopping the clock, put them on the line. But I'll tell you, here's one of the guys who's been almost can't miss at the line right now today for Canisius.
Not only that, he's can't miss throughout the season. Coming into this game, he was shooting 95% from the charity stripe.
Wow.
This is like the last guy you want to put at the line. And he goes 2 of 2. Back up to a 7-point lead with 26 seconds left. Duff trying to go up against Granto and able to get the bucket. Now from Ryan over to Granto, and they'll do the intentional foul with 12 seconds left.
Been a great game. It really has, right? And it really, if you think about it, just a game of runs back and forth, right? Both teams going on runs. Really, I'm going to tell you, I think they could say the difference in this game, though, was the offensive rebounding for Canisius in those second opportunity points to be able to give them some of those runs and some of those leads they had. I really believe that's the difference in this game.
And Granto going 2 of 2 from the line, back to a 7-point lead. Duff going up, and he's blocked by Cosgrove. And that goes out of bounds off Rainey, and with 5.9 seconds left. Could officially say that Canisius with the ball will be coming away with a big win on the road. As the foul is called here with 3.2 seconds left.
So, I mean, we'll assume right now Canisius is going to win this game. This Nichols team, I'm going to tell you, they're going to get better and better as this season comes along. They are going to be a team that you are going to hear about. And when you see the scoring, when you see a kid like Rainey right now that's lighting up the scoreboard, and now you've got Rainey, you've got Duff, you've got Hall. We already know, right, that you've got your bigs right now that are starting. I thought Stalka played great when he was in there also, right? And then you add in also Horton into the mix. I'm going to tell you, this team can score, they put up points. We're going to see some big things in the future from Nichols. But again, Canisius basketball does it again, and no doubt, very big game right here for Canisius.
So an 85-76 victory. Canisius getting a big win on the road. They will go 3-1 on the season, and Nichols will fall to 4-2. Want to thank everyone for tuning into this broadcast live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank our cameraman, Russ Battaglia, and Heidi, our producer for tonight's game, our color commentator, Tom Prince, and myself, Jacob Fox, signing off for this broadcast. But definitely stay tuned on the social media world, as we'll have post-game interviews from a couple players from tonight's game for the Canisius Crusaders. But signing off on this broadcast, thank you guys for tuning in, and have a great evening.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com. Ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. Get started today at howardhanna.com.
Avoiding care can lead to worse problems. Don't delay care. We're here for you.